Hi guys, this is Hyunmin Max aka Max. Welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we're going to go through how we actually make really lots and lots of coins yesterday. The content that we saw that actually helped us make coins. What we'll be expecting to see today, the market, and of course what to invest in. Yesterday saw the release of your Joaquim Korea SBC, the showdown between Inter and City for your UCL final. So his 5-star, 4-star, high medium work rate, 5-star skill moves are, always welcome addition. If you take a look at the stats itself, they look absolutely fantastic, right? He has the OP traits, your finesse shot, as well as your outside the foot shot trait. The requirements, just an 88 and an 89 rated squad, comes up to about 342k. I would say it's pretty decent value because he has the 5-star skill moves, right? However, right, I think there are better alternatives on the market. Like, for example, your Di Maria Tots, who is actually only 265k, and he's probably a better player in game, right? And of course, your Di Maria Tots is probably gonna drop a bit further as we go along the week. And then, of course, we got your Phil Foden as well. 4-star, 4-star, high. And the stats look absolutely crazy. 97 agility with 97 balance, 95 acceleration. And then the player traits, right? He doesn't have any OP player traits. Now, the requirements is where it's actually a little bit much, right? 85, 88, 89, and a 90 rated squad. This comes up to about 650k. I don't know what's up with EA, right? They just love to overprice your Manchester City players. Or is it because they always expect Man City to win? Right? They love to have this crazy City tax. If you guys remember, right, we also had this with the 92 Showdown SBC, whereby he came up to about 750k, which is so expensive for stats that the card actually have. You have lots of cheaper alternatives like your Todd Saka, who only costs about 460k. Now I know that Man City is expected to win. That's the reason why they are priced a little bit higher. I would say even if Foden goes to a 94, right, because of the fact that he is 4-4, I personally don't think that he's actually worth it. We actually also saw the release as expected, right, of your XPSBC, right, your Tots Challenge 8. We were actually investing for this. However, it was just a 65 overall rated squad, so there aren't any coins to be made there. But no worries, right? We have other stuff that we can invest in, or we can wait for other things to be released. Yesterday also saw the release of finally your 90 plus icon player pick. Right, the community, right, has been actively asking for a player pick for your icon for a very long time. Today we finally got it. 86, 87, and an 89 rated squad, right? It's about 400k. Basically, everybody is doing it. How do I know that everybody is doing it? Simply because your fodder went through the roof. So if you take a look at your higher rated fodder, somebody like Harry Kane, your 89 rated, he went from 17k or so all the way up to 25k, right? Which is like a 8k rise. Your 90 Van Dijk, he went from about 21k all the way up to 29k. 91 Lua, he went from about 26k all the way up to 33.5k. So basically, all your higher rated fodder, right, went up so much. So for people who have been investing in your 89 rated fodder and above since your thoughts started, right, I guess it finally paid out. I want to talk about Samba, right, because he was actually one of the investments that I had spoken about. And yesterday in my video, I told people, right, to actually hold on to Samba because I expect SBC to be released that will make price go up, which was what happened. So if you guys actually watch my videos, right, I actually told you guys to pick up Samba, right, at 36k max for console players and 28k max for PC players. So he's already up. So if you're a little bit patient, you should have been able to sell him, right, your console players, right, I would say at about 41k or so, right? He was at 41k, and your PC players probably about 31k to 32k. Like I always mention, have a little bit of patience, right? I know what I'm doing. Sometimes you just need to wait for content to come out, right, to push some of our investments up. So Samba is a very good example. So of course, when your icon SBC drop, your icons itself, they're gonna suffer in price. So somebody like 95 Javi, for example, right, he was about 410k and he dropped all the way down to about 370k. Not only your icons were affected, if you take a look at your La Liga thoughts, right, somebody like Griezmann, he was actually about 3.2 mil, right, he's now at 2.9 mil, 300k drop. Your Vini Jr., I believe he was about 5.5 mil. Now he's down all the way at 4.9 mil. If we take a look at somebody like Modric as well, he went from about 480k at his peak all the way down to 405k. So that's a huge drop off. So that's the reason why I always told you guys, right, don't have any tradable cards in your team for too long, especially when we get to content drop. We should actually see the release of your Portuguese League thoughts. So these are the cards that are actually leaked. I already spoken about most of them. I didn't speak about Diego Costa, the goalkeeper, and Horta. I think the rest of them I already spoken. So they will actually replace your Turkish league as your final league. We might be seeing Hector Bellerin as a SBC today. If not today, then later on in the week as well. So I mentioned, right, about how we can actually make coins today. And if we actually go to the objective tab, we will actually expect to see your thoughts challenge SBC 9 or challenge 9, whereby we can actually obtain XP points, right? Yesterday was challenge 8. We have actually done an investment already yesterday, but they did not come through. But like I always say, exercise a bit of patience. Sometimes we just need the EA, right, to actually drop some content. So right now, if you guys did not watch the video yesterday, right, this was what we picked up. You can actually still go and pick up your Premier League camps, Gold Rares. Right, you can go 1.2k. Right, so you can just buy them at 1.2k instant buy, or you can go and bid on them. Probably, I would say, right, you should be able to get them for 1k easily. This is in anticipation for your Challenge 9 SBC. Right, so the worst case scenario is if you get them at 1.2k and the SBC doesn't require your Premier League camps, it's okay. You can use them for your upgrade SBCs later in the week, right, which is actually tomorrow. Or you can sell them off, you know, probably they're gonna go up to 1k, right, as your order for your upgrade pack. We'll stick with Premier League camps, this time go common. Now this one is definitely zero risk. Just pick up your Premier League camps at 350 coins, right? It's definitely zero risk. You ain't gonna lose any coins. So try to pick the English camps, right? I think they have higher value. Now, I have some more filters for you guys to actually make coins, especially if you have very little coins, like 10k, 20k. So I want to check the price of your Adama Lukman right now, right? So the left wing version, let's see how much he sells for. He'll be going for about 3.3k, I think. Right, he's even higher, that's great. So right now he's going for about 3.4k, which is fantastic. So what you do is, let's go and check out the original position, which is the left mid position. So just go and get him, I would say, right, the left mid ones at 1.1k max, right? Go and position modify him. The position modifier SBC is under the SBC segment. You just have to submit one bronze common player, which is only 150 coins, right? Don't go and buy the position modifier off the market. Position modify Lukman to left winger, and then you can list him up for 3.3k, right? That's easy, you know, 2.4k profit, right? You actually more than triple your coins. We can also actually, right, trade with, you know, position modifier itself. So right now, position modifiers, they're selling for 1.3k. What you can do is actually very simple. Go and set the filter. You can bid on position modifier at 800 coins and then list them up for 1.3k, right? So you get about 400 to 450 coins in profit itself. So all these are actually very useful, right, for people who have 10k, 20k, 30k. The question is, what will be the content that we will actually see tonight? So if we actually go under the SBC segments, right, and we go and check out the hero player pick that we have actually have gotten last week, right? It is actually going away today, right? It's gonna expire in 8 hours. Will we actually see another hero pick or pack today? I'm not very sure, but we can still invest. 84s, I think, are a very safe bet, right? Console players, 3.8k max, 3.6k on bid. PC players, right, 3.5k max, 3.3k on bid. Console players, 8.5k max for your 85, 8.3k on bid. PC players, 9.1k max, 8.9k on bid. Both console and PC players, right, 86ers, 10.5k max, 10k on bid. Now, your 87s are a little bit tricky, alright? Let me give you the prices first. 14.250 max for your console players, 13.750 on bid. 14.5k max for your PC players, 14k on bid. So why do I say 87s are a little bit tricky? Because 87s are actually quite high right now. And if today we don't get a SBC that requires your 87 and above, right, they're gonna drop down in price. How low are they gonna drop to? Let's see. They're probably gonna drop to somewhere, I would say, around 11k, right? 12k to 11k, right? So you're basically losing about 2,000 coins a card. If you think that 87s will be required tonight, you can go and take the risk. Personally, I don't see why I should be taking the risk when, you know, I can just go for the ratings between 84 to 86s, which are actually very, very safe. So again, your call. So we have another league saying that we will be having a really savage SBC. And adding on to your league yesterday for La Boca, it means that we have 2 Italian league central midfielders. So if you have any central midfielders or CDM from any league, I would suggest you to go and sell them, because when either one of them drops, your central midfielders are going to drop down in price. Because we are going to be seeing the Portuguese league release today, we might potentially see Eusebio being released today as well, right? If not, probably later on in the week. So we actually, right, saw the release of your Man of the Matches cards yesterday. The important thing here to note that is most of the cards here probably wouldn't make anybody's team. However, they actually become very, very good cards to trade with, right? I'll talk a little bit more about your Man of the Matches cards, right, in subsequent videos. Now, your Italian League Tots cards, right, they continue to fall off in prices, right? If you actually take a look, right, all the cards are actually down. Again, my advice is always the same. Sell them off after you're done with your rivals and your champs, because we have more store packs to come, right? So if you take a look at the store packs itself, we have actually, right, already gotten your starter pack and your essentials pack. So we're still missing your foundations pack as well as your tiebreaker pack. So all these would drive your CDR thoughts down further. So let's use somebody like Di Maria as an example, right? Because I was actually trading with him yesterday. So if you take a look at his price, right, I actually picked him up at about 325k, and I sold him off at about 370 to 375k. So from that high price point of 375k, right, he actually dropped all the way down to about 270k. Right, so I want to show you guys the flip that I did with Di Maria yesterday. So like I mentioned, I picked Di Maria up at about 325k. I sold him off at between 370 to 375k. Yep, so these are the profits. I make about 27 to 28k per card for Di Maria. Now, if you actually had patience, like I told you guys, right, to be patient with your investments for some of your Italian league, congrats, because our 86 Inform deal actually went up as high as 77k, right? I just sold one at 77.5k. So congratulations to you if you had the patience to hold, like I told you guys in Discord. It's always about patience. Sometimes, right, the cards take a bit of time to go up. So that's some easy coins there, because I bought Inform deal at about 64k, right? So that's like 11k profit. So yesterday, because we got the Icon SBC, right, all our investments sold. 86s selling at 10.5k, right? All these are from the members in the Discord. Right, another member of the Discord selling 86s at 10.5k. Again, I tell you guys every single video, I always take care of the people in my Discord. I always give them the sell prices. So if you're somebody who doesn't know where to sell your cards at the price point, join up the Discord and I'll take good care of you. Another member, right? 86s as well. Now this time 87s. Another member as well. So basically everybody in my Discord is just making so much coins, right? 86s at 13k. So if you guys actually watched my video yesterday, right, I also talked about this Brian Hill, the Spurs version specifically. So if you guys watched my video yesterday and you picked him up as per my advice at 2.4k, he's all the way up at 5k right now. That's easily doubling your coins. Question is, if you still have him, should you sell or should you hold? Now, it's quite simple. If you're happy with the profit, just sell him. What is the potential upside of him, right? We're going to be getting your Challenge 9 SBC. If he is required, he can go up to as high as, I would say, even 9,000 coins. Yep, he can go up to as high as 9,000 coins. If you sell now, make about 2.6, 2.5k. If he is required, you miss out on another 4k profit. However, if he's not required, he could go all the way back down to 1.5k. So you decide yourself. Right. Personally, I would just cash out at this point. Yesterday, I also spoke about your position modifier trading method. Look at this. The Spinazzolas are selling at 5.3k. Your Politanos are selling at 2.9k. If you guys want to know exactly what this method is, go check out the video from yesterday that I will link at the top, right? The trading method is actually still working. It's just easy coins. So that's it. I've come to the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed the video, hit the like button. And if you guys want to know all the different ways as to how to make coins, right? You know what to do. Hit that sub button. Alright, and I'm out. Take care, guys.